What's up, guys, and welcome back. I was sitting here the other night and I was looking at all my games that I finished throughout the years, and I was also looking at all the games that I haven't finished recently, and it's a lot. You see, games these days take about anywhere from 20 to 30 to 40, man, even 50 hours to complete. And I just don't have the time to sit down and play a game for 30 hours. I just don't, you know. I'm not 16 years old anymore. I'm a lot older now, and I got responsibilities, and I can't just sit down and play a game for 30 to 40 hours. I can't do it. I can't. Okay, so like, even if I picked up a game that say takes 20 hours to complete, and I play it for like an hour a day, man, I could probably be playing that game for about 2 months, maybe, just to try to finish it. So I can't do that anymore, you know. So it's really hard for me to sit down and really get into a game. So now, like, I literally have like a stack of games about this high. I haven't even started yet. And do I want to start them? Yeah, I guess I do. That's just hard for me. I'm a single parent. I have a full-time job, and I wouldn't change that for the world. I wouldn't. I love my life. But sitting down and playing games for that much, or that period of time, it just isn't in the equation anymore. But some way, somehow, I did manage to finish 5 games this year. Wow, what an accomplishment, Anthony. But yeah, 5 games this year I got to play through, and one game I got a lot of help from. If I didn't have the help, I'd probably still be playing it right now. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the 5 games that I did get to play through. And if you didn't see my last video, I was playing Caladrius Blaze, and that's the one game that I did play for, man, I swear, I finished that game 6 or 7 times this past month. But you know, that game's like 30 minutes long. It doesn't take that long to beat. So it's one of those quick pick up and play type of games. And if you don't know what Caladrius Blaze is, watch my last video. It's a top-down bullet hell shooter that's freaking awesome. So the other game that I went and played through was Castlevania Rondo Blood. Now, I picked this game up about 2.5 years ago on the Wii Virtual Console. Because when I first heard of this game, I went to eBay, and to actually like buy a physical copy of it cost like $300. And it's for the Turbo Duo, and the Turbo Duo is $500. I was like, well, great, I'll never ever be able to afford that, ever. I guess I'm not playing this game. But luckily I found it on the Wii Virtual Console, and I picked it up and I played it and I finished it. Why am I mentioning it now? Was because back in September I found this Castlevania The Dracula X Chronicles for the PSP. And what this is Rondo Blood with the graphics look like PlayStation graphics, and it also has the original copy, or the original version of Rondo Blood, and Symphony of the Night. I've been playing this game for about a month already. It's not that long of a game. It just took my time and played it whenever I had a chance. I finished Rondo Blood, and the other game I want to talk about is Symphony of the Night. That game is, well, you know, it's freaking awesome. I played through that game. It probably took me about maybe 2 weeks to finish it. So if you have a PSP and you haven't picked these games up and tried them, pick it up, because like I said, they're freaking awesome. Skyrim. Now you all know how I feel about Skyrim. It's a vast open world RPG, and I put over 100+ hours into this game, and that's just side quests exploring the world of Skyrim. And I finished one of the DLCs I finished was Dawnguard, but I did finish the main quest, and that's what counts, doesn't it? Now, Skyrim is one of those games that if you have to like live on an island and there's only one game you could take this one with you, because this would probably last you forever. I'm not kidding. I don't even think there's an end to this game. It's crazy. I don't think there's an end to this game. Just keep going and going like the freaking Energizer Bunny, and it doesn't stop. And there's so much to discover, so much to explore. I swear, 100+ hours, and I don't even think I've scratched the surface of this yet. Yeah, I did finish the main quest, and officially I could say that I finished the game. But really, have I finished the game? Have I? I don't think so. Thanks, Skyrim. Thanks, Oblivion. The last game I want to talk about is The Legend of Zelda: The Breath of the Wild. I picked this game up back in March when it first came out. And with like any other open world RPGs, I didn't get it. I didn't understand how to play. Well, not that I didn't understand how to play the game. I was just lost. I was lost in the game, wandering around aimlessly for 2 months, until one magical day I picked this up, the strategy guide, and I brought it home and I opened it up, and guess what? I didn't know how to read the strategy guide. Now, I'm not dumb. I know how to read. I just didn't know how to read this book. So, put the book up. Here we go again. Lost. Well, my girlfriend at the time had came over and I was playing Breath of the Wild, and I showed her the strategy guide and she understood it. She knew exactly how to read this book. So from there, she was telling me where to go, what to do, showing me all the way around like the shrines and the shrine quests. That was our thing. We were trying to look for all the shrines and all the shrine locations before we actually went to the end of the game. And we did this for like hours a day. Every time she'd come over, we'd probably like try to sit down for at least 2 or 3 hours a day and look for these shrines, and it was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a lot of fun. And finally, after 2 months of playing this game with her, 4 months altogether, we finally defeated Ganon. The game was over. And that was a lot of fun. But to tell you the truth, 5 games in 1 year, that's the time I have to play video games nowadays. I just don't have time anymore. Do I still play games? Yeah, I still play them. Do I have time to finish games? Nah, not really. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.